Let's look at the demand. The demand and also the core demand. I'm talking about what it means, when it comes to real estate. You can but to really look at how real estate works. The scale balance of demand has to always be taken into consideration. Let's look at the demand core of population and jobs. Let's start with the absolute bedrock of real estate investing, which was what I just mentioned: demand. You cannot build apartments successfully unless people are moving to your market and finding jobs. And on this front, actually, Texas remains an absolute powerhouse. Let's look at the demographic super cycle going on in Texas right now. Texas is currently absorbing in the ranges of over 1,300 new residents every single day. That's huge. Let that number sink in. 1,300 new residents on a daily basis moving in to Texas. That's talking about organic growth. The domestic migrations from states like California, places like New York, places like Illinois. The state's population expansion has been just staying steady. It's accelerated also to in the year 2026, the first part of 2026. But it has not just about it, and this is just not about numbers of people. It's about who they are. Let's look at the deep confluence of who these people are. The median age in Texas is roughly 35.6 years old. That's significantly young than the national average, actually. We are talking about prime household formation years. Young professionals trying to grow their families. Tech workers who are structurally predisposed to renting with their disposable income. You can but to take note of the aspect of population. Obviously, that gives room for growth on the aspect of also to talking about job seekers. Now, let's look at the corporate aspect of things. Who are the corporate giants? Who are the corporate magnates in the state of Texas? What does this really mean? Why are they coming to Texas? Because the corporate migration machine is still on fire. They're firing in all cylinders. In the first quarter of this year alone, we've seen continual expansion in the tech industry, the energy industry, the healthcare industry, and also too, when you're talking about the aspect of logistics across Texas, you've seen expansion in all those areas. Corporate giants are moving in mass into the Texas area. I'm talking about the Dallas-Fort Worth area, even the Houston area, the Austin aspect of things, the San Antonio aspect of things. We're talking about the four triangles of growth in Texas. When a Fortune 500 company relocates from places like California, New York, just like I mentioned, it does bring in the footprints of its growth into places like Texas. They're not just bringing in the executives, not only high corporate ladder guys, they are creating thousands of middle income and also white collar jobs, skilled labor jobs. These are people who will fill your class A and your class B workforce housing. I'm talking about apartment development. In this spectrum, those are the sets of people that will come in and occupy your leases. The fundamental engine of demand in Texas is quite robust, organic, and self-sustaining. This will go on for a number of years. That's my focus, and it's not slowed down.